Gyromancer is the latest game to combine swords, sorcery, and gem matching in the wake of the humble but hugely influential Puzzle Quest. As a joint venture between RPG giant Square Enix and casual game king PopCap, Gyromancer frames its own unique brand of match 3 battles with rich artwork and epic music. Could this downloadable game become the new ruler of the surprisingly popular genre? Gyromancer follows a mage named Revel, who in addition to being immortal and possessing the ability to summon magical beasts to do battle on his behalf, is apparently pretty darn good at Bejeweled. He's on a quest for revenge in an enchanted forest from which there is no easy escape, where characters deliver fanciful phrases such as, "Do not jape me." We jape you not, they really do talk like that. It won't help you take the story more seriously, but you might get a few laughs out of their overdone expressions. Despite feeling somewhat thrown together, the plot is at least integrated into your objectives, which include, among other things, rescuing a stag being chased across the map by a bloodthirsty fiend with a meat hook. Gyromancer presents a series of stages that resemble a board game replete with interesting sights, specific challenge puzzles, and roaming enemies. There are various points of interest, such as treasure chests and codes that let you acquire new critters to summon, and tricks like one-way routes. You're essentially running through a maze, but the setup gives at least some context to the puzzle battles. Bejeweled Twist is the base formula for the actual puzzles. You select a group of 4 gems to rotate clockwise, and matching 3 of a kind makes those gems disappear, ideally creating combos and chain reactions for a better score. Each match lets you bank energy, allowing you to put different ability gems on the board depending on the mythical creature you've brought into battle, which you then match to deal damage to your opponent. Winning battles levels you up, making your creature a bit more powerful, but stats and other traditional RPG elements operate automatically in the background. While there's some degree of strategy on the actual board, you'll only worry about winning each individual battle. The main game encompasses everything Gyromancer has to offer, letting you freely visit past stages to pick up items you may have missed, or just grind out a few battles. There's no multiplayer, but challenges and leaderboards are available to compare scores with the online community. Matching gems is obviously your main activity, but there's a bit more to it than simply lining up the right colors. Each creature is linked to a specific color, and matching gems of that color will help fill your creature's preset ability meters faster. Meanwhile, each turn you take increases your enemy's meters, which fill faster if you fail to make a match. When an enemy ability gem hits the board, a floating number indicates the number of turns you have to get rid of it before eating some damage. Early on, it's almost too easy to make numerous twists to set up the board to your advantage, but a few hours in, the game will punish you for what it calls idle twists by creating a sudden shift in difficulty. Reckless rotation results in more enemy ability gems on the board that tick down faster anytime you fail to make a match. Many players will welcome the increased challenge, but it's still a huge and potentially frustrating element. There are a few other changes to the game as you progress. You'll be introduced to stones, which can't be matched, and locked gems that you can't rotate. You'll also notice creatures are strong or weak against creatures of different types, and you can temporarily power up your creature if you're facing a tough challenge. But if you're the type of player who goes back to previous stages to grab treasures you missed, or visit new paths that unlock, your beasts will level up to the point where you can easily outmatch future enemies. Because simply moving through maps and matching gems will take you through the game, casual players who don't want to be bogged down in stats can simply enjoy the added RPG texture. If you're looking for more depth or customization with your puzzles, you'll have to look to another game. With a bold opening theme, Gyromancer isn't humble about its presentation. Although it's limited to still images and a few simple effects, nothing about the game feels reserved. While the flowery dialogue, serious character portraits, and grandiose soundtrack can seem like a bit much for a game about matching gems, Gyromancer's effort to look and sound the part will aid in your enjoyment of the overall puzzling package. While it doesn't grant a great sense of depth or progression, Gyromancer successfully leverages fantasy RPG elements to add an additional level of interest to a proven puzzle game experience. If you need a way to lay waste to your spare time, Gyromancer offers you a reasonably epic opportunity to puzzle a few hours away.